Madam Titi Abubakar. Titi Abubakar, wife of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, says her husband is Fulani but not a killer. I beg you, may na carry her down. He na Fulani but not a killer. Atiku is the presidential candidate 2023 of the People's Democratic Party. Many Nigerians have accused President Muhammadu Buhari, who is also Fulani, of not doing enough to stop killings by suspected nomadic Fulani herders across the country, including targeted attacks on farmers. The activities of the suspected Fulani herdsmen have become a security challenge. According to media reports, killings associated with herdsmen are estimated to be cost more than 1,000 deaths, and at the moment, there's no census regarding the actual motive for those killings. Speaking during a PDP presidential rally in Akure, Ondo State on Wednesday, Mrs. Atiku promised the people that her husband will defeat Boko Haram terrorists and provide scholarship to students. Madam, you know talk, I guess it's still fresh in our memory. When Deborah incident happened, we know here now, your husband came out and condemned the act. As soon as they threatened that they are not going to vote for him, he withdrew that thing. Up to today, we don't even know where he stands. Even you two, we don't even hear your own. And you are telling us. And the same man is accusing, is fighting Otom that there's this profiling. And meanwhile, Sultan of Sokoto is always coming out to tell you that Fulani people are this. The majority of the atrocities being committed are committed by these people. None of you will come out and tell him to shut up. You think we don't know what we know? We know what we know. So all this thing, we know the bad one. All this defense, we know the bad one at all. Okay. She said, my people, I, your daughter, standing in your presence to tell you that my husband has done it before. The last election was won by my husband, but we were robbed. Well, my husband indeed is a Fulani, but he is not a killer, and we have been together. I taught him our culture and tradition, and he's part of us. During Obasanjo, it was Atiku that brought the likes of Nasser El-Rufai, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, and others who did well for Nigeria. You want to talk El-Rufai ke? No Yoruba has ever been a first lady, and if we vote Atiku, it is a vote for Yoruba. Hey, you see them? You see the way when they go to yarn, they go enter inside peace. So now because of Yoruba, what has that got to do with anybody? If you have a Fulani who is sensible, who is okay, who has sympathy, who has the will to do the right thing, and what is wrong with that? It is because of you people's behavior that they are calling all this tribe and what have you. And Buhari has even made it worse. Somebody was telling us that the issue of elders and farmers crisis has been, yes, we know, but it came to full glare, full operation when Buhari came. Have you forgotten what Buhari said then? That if he happened to become the president of Nigeria, he will make sure that he brings up Sharia or Islamized Nigeria. And they are telling us that Nigerians don't know what they are talking about. It is not that things were not bad before this man called Buhari came on board, but he made everything wide open and is not apologetic about it. He said nothing they happened and he's going on about it. So now you are telling us Yoruba. What has that got to do with anybody? Yoruba waiting. Can you imagine the way they are just messing up themselves? She said there is hunger in the land. Don't let the opposition deceive you. Vote all PDP candidates during election. So if you can't become Yoruba first lady, so the rest people should go and hide their faces. Who first lady help? No, tell me who first lady help? Oh. You are wrong, madam. It's a killer of power zoning formula that has engendered peace and unity in Nigeria since the advent of this current democracy in 1999. Atiku, your husband, has no reason running in this election. Is a killer of politics with a sense of responsibility. But he took down his comments on Twitter against the mother of Deborah. Immediately, his people threatened not to vote him because he condemned their acts and refused to be vocal against the killing. You might be right, ma'am. The truth is that most of the killings were linked to Fulani And another reason your husband may not be lucky winner because your husband is from the north and Fulani. Buhari, northern and Fulani, 8 years as president. Logically, it is the turn of the south. Either Obi or nothing. Madam, forget it. I hate people that put God in everything they do. Politics because of politics, because they are most corrupt. Most of the southerners see us, the northerners, like Fulanis. Many are claim Fulanis, including the politicians seeking for political office. But an accomplice, your husband is an accomplice because his silence over his kinsmen atrocities is a proof of that. Thank you, madam, for speaking out the truth. You should advise him to get your policies and enjoy. Allow him, let's go for politics and enjoy his wealth and rest of his life on earth in peace and enjoy life with you full time. I believe he is not lacking anything to make life easier for you and your generations. He has tested power and money. So what next does he need in life? Thank God, madam, for your truthfulness and God bless you. Atiku Abubakar is the next president of Nigeria. Correct. Go on. Atiku is a very greedy and desperate politician. In 2012, he threatened that there will be violence if PDP jettisoned the power-sharing formula contained in the party's constitution. He eventually left the PDP and worked against a Goodluck Jonathan. Today, he doesn't see any need to allow PDP shift power to the south because of his desperation. Advise him better. It's your duty to see things he cannot even see. Nigeria people like him but don't desire him as their president. He can be other things which we shall treasure him, but definitely not president at this time. They brought their change. The real change is Labour Party vehicle, and Peter B is the driver. That is the conductor. Okay, which is worse, being a killer or being a killer of dreams and dasher of hopes, imprisoning people in their own country, officiating the death Nigeria's industrial sector through the destruction of power and energy? You single-handedly responsible for the death of everyone who has been stained by poverty in this country. Una no get where una dey go. Tinubu is far better than Atiku. Power drunk. According to this one, oh. Same people, different ideology. Yeah, na different ideology. Now they be get to your husband Kisman is the current president of Nigeria. Tell your husband to withdraw. The presidency is not meant for Fulanis alone. In fact, they saying you'll be the first Yoruba first lady. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.